All right, Kenny Resells here, and I'm going to be teaching you the exact same mindset you need to have if you want to make thousands off reselling. And so I'm going to teach you how you need to think and the actions you need to take for you to be a $10,000 a month reseller. And so it basically goes like this. Everybody knows that if you want to scale a business, you need to put money right back into business. Every millionaire knows this. Every successful business owner knows this, right? So how do you do this with reselling? And it's kind of interesting because, reselling one-to-one products is a different type of niche. It's unique. You get products for low and you resell them for high, right? But these are one-to-one products. So how do you really scale that? And the answer is simple. Everybody's going to tell you just get more products, diversify. And yeah, that's true. That's only one part of the equation, but there's so many other things you need to do. You can't only just diversify into different products. Yeah, it helps to not only have colognes, it helps to have different things like AirPods and Dysons, but you also need to start doing different things that will diversify your income stream, if you get what I'm saying. And everybody wants to do 10K a month reselling because they think it's not that easy. Because they think it's not that hard. They think it's going to be easy to do 10K a month reselling because all these content creators are telling them that they can do it. When the thing is, these content creators don't even make 10K a month off reselling. They make it off content creating and getting people to buy their vendors and whatnot. So even if you think you can learn from them and make 10K a month like them, you literally can't because you don't have the same following base that they have and you can't sell vendors like them. So what's the next best thing for you? Well, that just comes down to you making content or two, you actually reselling. So for you to actually make that much money, we're going to break it down to a simple science, right? For you to make 10K a month, you need to make $322 a day, which means you need to have a meetup every day or you need to be getting an online sale every day. And for most people, that's hard because they can't even get one sale every day, let alone, one sale every week. It's inconsistent for a lot of people. And that used to be the same case for me. But once you start doing online sales, whether it's you just bulk supplying to people, you could use any app, any social app. You could use Instagram. You could use Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube. You could build a following base and you could talk to people and you could offer to supply them. Or you could sell vendors, right? If you get a set amount of vendor sales every day, that's easy $300, right? If you're charging $10 for a vendor and you get 30 vendor sales a day, that's $300 a day, easy. That's 10K a month, set. But most people can't do that. So that's understandable. So the next best thing for you to do is to one, try and put all your products up on every single listing app possible. So that way, if you're not getting a sale on one app, at least you're getting a sale on the other app. And then two, try making more accounts, specifically on Facebook too, because if you're having a slow day on Facebook on one account, let's say you got a listing up and you got no message, that's fine. Because you could just go ahead and check your other Facebook account if you have one. This is what I do all the time. I have 8 Facebook accounts. I have 8. Whenever I have dead stock or it's not selling a lot, I put up this product on every single app. I've had low ballers who come to me on one account and then they would text me on another account not knowing that it's me. Meanwhile, all these listings are mine. All of these accounts are mine. So that's the genius about it. You have way more sales on average than the average reseller using Facebook because most of them, they treat it as a part-time thing. And that's why they get part-time results. That's why none of them ever go past 2K a month, right? So it's not hard. You need to think about it as if you're trying to make $300 a day. And it has to be profit. $300 profit, not revenue. So if you're making $300 profit a day, let's break it down some more. If you get this Tom Ford Lush Cherry Cologne for 30 off my vendor, same vendor at kennyresells.com. It's my cologne vendor. If you want it, go get it. Cologne vendor at kennyresells.com. It's only $9 for the vendor. So let's say you get this cologne for $30 off my cologne vendor, right? And we could sell one of these every day you don't have to do something crazy high like 200 because colognes aren't selling for $200 nowadays. They're selling for like 120, 100 because there's more resellers, so markets are getting more saturated. But there's certain colognes that you can sell for way higher that are unsaturated. I'm not talking about Baccarat. No, I'm not talking about Tom Ford. I'm gonna gatekeep because I'm just reserving this for some of my close students that I teach, right? If you want to be one of my students, just DM me. Is it gonna be free? No, but can I guarantee you results? Yes, I can. So if you're getting these for 30 and you're selling it for 100, that's still $70, right? Is it $300? No, it's not. But $70 off one meetup a day, 70 times 30. Do the math on that. That's still great. But That's still not going to cut it if you want to do 10K months. That's where you need to diversify, right? You can't only do colognes, because if you're making $70 a day off colognes, try and figure out different products you could use. Maybe you could try AirPods right here. You see this AirPod right here? You get this for 17 off my AirPod vendor at KennyResells.com, right? And then you sell this for 60. 60 is on the lower end. I say probably do 70, 80, but 60. If we want to be optimal and we want to get more sales, we're going to say 60. If we could sell this and the AirPods, 60 plus 70. Do the math on that. Then it starts to compound, right? And then you do this on the long run. Eventually, you're going to get in more products that you can diversify. And then you do this online too, on apps like eBay. And if you could get a sale, if you could get this plus 2 sales on eBay every day, then you're getting close to that $300 mark. And that's exactly how I was able to scale myself up. So I think I've dropped enough sauce on this video today. If you want to learn more, if you want to be my mentorship student, I'll teach you exactly how you can replicate the same exact results as me and make thousands just like the rest of my students right here. All you have to do is subscribe, leave a like, and also comment on what other types of videos you guys would like to see, because I'm trying to help you guys out more. And if you guys need a good vendor that you can trust, a high quality, good vendor, fast shipping times, good quality, good prices, go to KennyResells.com. I have every single vendor available. These are the same vendors I've used to make thousands. So see you in the next one.